All right, we are live. At least I firmly believe so. Uh, I will just confirm that everything is working perfectly. Indeed, it is. Welcome to the LXN 2026 finals. DAX versus Rinehart. I will proceed to spread the broadcast a little bit. I am on my own today. And still not really that used to all of this streaming business. Gotta start somewhere, right? Now, let's see. We are live. And just keep spreading the link in a few places. Yes, the overlay is working perfectly. I will, in a short while, make sure that the Y-wings have the right colors to give you all a better view. And in fact, I'm not even completely loaded into the game as of yet. There we go. Loading is complete. So we are seeing Separatist Alliance versus Resistance. This is the third game of the finals, which the winners so graciously agreed to play versus the runner-ups. So it's just double sprays, a very old school list from Rinehart, Django and Sam versus, yeah, I guess it's a Resistance salad. It's two Y-wings with wartime loadout, which means they are super tanky. They also have the cheap torpedoes, dorsal turret, and obviously heroic, because heroic is still absolutely broken, at least at one point. The maths are just incredible. And then we also get CC, actually with Deadeye shot, well, heroic, and rockets. And rockets are always fun, right? So let's take a look at Deadeye shot. It's not used a lot. It is a talent that requires bullseye, and it's only for primary, not for the pocket. Well, it does make you spend a hit or crit result, or spending a hit result, or changing a crit result to a hit result. And if you do, the defender has to expose a damage card, and that is random, and there's no looking at face down damage cards unless the card clearly states so. And then also Finch with the seismics and concussion bombs, as well as a trajectory simulator and the ablative plating upgrade. Ablative plating is especially useful for Finch, since he gets to place devices anywhere in the play area, touching himself. And indeed, the explosion from a seismic charge is still in effect from the bomb. So plating does work. And he will probably be launching a bit as well. I just wanted to show actually ablative plating. And I guess it's good to be able to run over obstacles as well. Yeah, and as I said, it's just double sprays. I mean, the actual upgrades are not critical. But it is Django with Lone Wolf, jamming beam, free upgrade, so. And Count Dooku crew. And Dooku is, of course, excellent. And then we have Sam, the most expensive fire spray. I mean, Boba, right? With Notorious, functions very well with her ability. I'm not going to go ahead and show you all of the secret conditions, like what are they called again? You better be in business, and you should thank me. And she's also carrying the free jamming beam, as well as a Perceptive Copilot and contraband cybernetics. So a brawly list, just 2 5 sprays instead of the 3 that you do fit, but at least a high initiative. And yeah, carrying some useful upgrades. All right, now let's see about these Y-wings. So we have one that is yellow and one that is orange. So just color them in one way or another. Yes, still like slightly, maybe 2 similar colors, but whatever. I don't expect any of them to reach half points anyway, since they're so freaking tanky. I mean, yellow and orange are distinct enough colors. Alright, so first round has been played. I didn't manage to start the timer since I was too busy elsewhere. Let's see. Yes, you can all see the timer at the top anyways. I don't believe I can. I can't even hide the overlay timer. So it's just gotta say 00 and be annoying. Should really find a way to edit this somehow. And also, I should say game 3 up here, I guess. So yeah, Rinehart does have a 4-point bid, and Dax has a 1-point bid. Very proper. Yes, still no way to edit or remove the visibility of the timer. Oh wait, here we go. That's not bad. So it's gonna come down to 71 minutes soon-ish, I guess. Whoop. Sorry about that. These TTS hotkeys. So I'll just put it at 71 minutes. I am, of course, using the TTT old school X-Wing overlay app without showing the icon, because I'm selfish like that. I will still shout them out though. It's pretty easy to find just googling X-Wing overlay. Alright, let's do this. Stop it and start it at 71 minutes. That's pretty much perfect, like except for like a single second, I think. Right? "70 minutes, yeah, I mean, I got it almost on the second. Not bad at all. So let's talk about the game in question instead of me just yapping about everything and anything around this. As you may have noticed, I am on my own today. Let's see if I can manage to do this just by myself. It's not bad, right? Feel free to criticize me, so I can improve the content. And this is still like a bit of a temporary setup, but at least the games will be saved and you can view them at your leisure. So not much happening. Obviously the 5 sprays splitting up because the I mean Django wants long move. Period. And it seems that the resistance are ready to engage through the obstacles. There have been some locks thrown on that big. It's very nice, actually. I do enjoy that obstacle. The Pride of Mandalore, biggest debris in the game. Just to, I guess, protect himself versus the jamming beam, but I don't think the jamming beam will even come up in this game. I mean, it's a useful upgrade, especially at Initiative 6, if you want to prevent an Alpha Strike. And it's free, so why not, right? but I do think that in general, I mean, it could be useful actually versus the iron torpedoes on the Y-wings. Iron torpedoes are also very good and very cheap. So it looks like they're round 3 or something, right? Planning. Please let me know also about any audio issues. I know the audio is going to sound a little bit more even this time around because it's only me talking. It's only my mic. I don't have to balance different sources. But I will occasionally mute myself. And you will note that as well. Because I know this microphone has a little bit of static in the background. Looks like planning in the third round is all done. Oh, they paused the timer. Oh, what? Did I lose connection? Hmm. The timer is paused for some reason. I am also not capable of communicating with the players directly. Oh, they restarted the timer, okay. So it's what, now 69 minutes, I guess? Barely. And I had it so well set up as well. Well, obviously, a game of X-Wing is a private affair. uh, well, it is the business of both players involved in the game. So they can pause the timer all they want, anytime they like. It's all their responsibility. And also I'm busy streaming, so there's no way I can interfere, but I do know I have, probably at least for the most part of the stream, one of the team captains present watching the stream. So I'm not gonna pretend that's useful too, but I know that he's a very reasonable and good individual. In fact, he was streaming games with me previously, game 1 and game 2. Alright, so the Y-wings just sticking to the board edge. They're not even going to rotate their turret, pointing the wrong way. And the Star Fortress following along. And the A-wing just staying behind. But I mean, they're heading in the same direction, at least staying together. But I do think this looks kind of good for the Separatists, the Five Sprays. But it depends if he's read this move or not. I know I probably wouldn't have been able to read this move because the Resistance player had a lot of options on how and where to approach. I'm mostly curious about Sam actually. Just the one bank. Yeah, I'm gonna color in the fire sprays as well. One moment. So Django is for some reason red. All the bright colors, and Sam is yellow. I will of course triple check that. That is correct as well. Indeed, that is correct. Just grabbing the focus. I mean, Perceptive Copilot is obviously useful, especially if you have possible bonus attacks like Sam does. More options to spend focus is better, and more focus is better. So the goal is going to be a range 3 shot from Django onto Finch. And it is unobstructed. That is 2 hits, and oh, it's turning up a crit, or that was not a reroll. I'm not sure what happened there, man. Alright, so maybe huh? What? It looked like he had hit it crit coming in, and he rolled 2 evades, but the graphics on the dice are not always accurate. And I don't keep the chat up. Maybe I should keep the chat up. just so all our viewers could see what's happening. But then again, alright, another range 3 shot. Then again, spending the focus. There could be some chats and stuff in the actual chat, not just game information. So it's good to keep that private. Alright, so that is indeed Finch taking a damage engine. Very, very good start here for the fire sprays. And Finch will throw its 2 dice onto Django at range 3. Yeah, so he did use Dooku to get that crit when attacking with Django earlier. That's how he modified that. It was a blank die, I think. And he still has Lone Wolf. Django still has Lone Wolf. And he's going to be rolling 3 greens versus these 2 reds, and the reds have no mods. He's fine. Not taking any damage. Now let's make sure I keep up with the damage trace. So it's just Finch having lost shields, and also 1 hull due to a damage engine. Damage engine is always bad omen for me. It's my absolutely least favorite crit of the game. Alright. And Sam forgot about her condition, or? Yeah, she wasn't attacked, but she can still reveal it. If she actually, I think she has to reveal it at the end of the engagement phase or some silly timing like that. If she does have a yeah, it seems like condition cards are not displayable in the overlay. But if she does have, or if she is in the attack arc of an enemy ship, you'd better mean business, right? At the end of the engagement phase, if this card is face down and you are in an enemy ship's firing arc, you may reveal this card. And you may reveal the card, so you don't actually have to reveal it if you're in an enemy ship's firing arc at the end of the engagement phase. It seems like what engagement is still ongoing. Forgot a shot, or no, he is using Sam here, so he did it exactly when I was talking about it, like confused. That means Sam is out of charges, but Finch is taking a big beating for sure. So that's another 3 face down damage cards on Finch. Well, Star Fortresses are kind of tanky, but I guess you can focus fire them down. So Finch is left at what, 5 hull, 4 damage cards out of 9 hit points. No, 9 hull. He did lose the 3 shields on top of that. Well, a very action-packed game so far. Let's see what happens. Alright, so good pace of play as well. Actually launching a seismic charge. Wants to get rid of the obstacle that he put all his locks on. Yeah, there are no seismic torpedoes in X-Wing 2.0. I don't know if anyone understands that reference, but it is, for all intents and purposes, one of the most fun X-Wing upgrades ever designed and released. I say that about many upgrades, actually. It's from X-Wing 1.0. So It kind of looks like yellow would be at range 1. I don't think that red is at range 1. I'm talking about the Y-Wings here at range 1 from that debris field that will no doubt explode, since he doesn't have any delayed fuses. He has ablative plating instead though, so he will use that on the Star Fortress, but maybe it won't matter. And that is a hard one. Doesn't look that great, so he will need to boost. So boosting away. And that is with nice, blocked as well. So Sam doesn't have any focus mods, because no focus action, no perceptive co-pilot focus action even, and no force on her. Yeah, so they need to blow up the obstacle first. So just check range 1 of... oh, right, both of the Y-Wings make it, and he just uses ablative plating to not take any damage on Finch. Very good move actually, because that really opens up the path for the Y-Wings. It's still a bit bad for him that the Y-Wings are so far behind, I think, but I'm sure he'll make something out of it, no matter what. Well played by both players so far, but definitely the Separatists got the better end of the approach. Even though they're so spread out. The Y-Wings are not fast either, and what the double fire sprays always want to do is just run away and shoot backwards. And also the dice have been good to let me not mix up the player names. Rinehart. So more damage onto Finch, but only what, 2 more, or 3 more. So he's taken 6, right? Yep. More shots coming in. So this is Finch firing onto Sam at range 2. And keep in mind, Sam has no charges here, but oh, what a great result! But he can just spend the focus. He's not taking a bonus attack, and he does have what? No, no locks. That's from the Y-Wing. So just spending the focus for 1. No evades, so that's a shield on Sam, and he has to reveal the condition. You should thank me. So it just means Sam recovers 1 and acquires a lock, and that is a may acquire a lock. Right. So let me make sure that Finch has taken more damage. Should be down to, because it has 9 in total, right? Yes, 9 in total, and has taken 6. So 3 hull left. And Sam has also lost a shield. Alright, just back to dials. No shots from the other ships, just Finch and Sam taking pot shots on each other. And also Sam regaining a charge and also grabbing a lock. And what? No use of Notorious? Okay, I'm not gonna throw a mouse around the table to remind them of anything. So what's gonna happen now? Will Django just hold 1? And the Y-Wings have to move before Finch, right? Initiative 3s, and Finch is indeed an initiative 4. The Y-Wings are not that maneuverable anyways, but they need to come in. And I think actually the right choice from Finch here would be to go the other way. Run away! And I guess Sam is just doing a 1 forwards, unless he wants to get fancy and bank. Or even turn around with contraband, but that would be a bit silly at this point. I think it's better to save it for a better opportunity. Sam will be standing very well just performing 1 forwards. At least there are no bombs on these fire sprays. All right, still good pace of plays. Oh, pace of play from both players. Already with dials, so system space. I don't expect there to be any bombs coming out at this point in time. Oh, you never know. I don't play these lists, so maybe I should. I definitely would never put resistance Y-wings with wartime loadout on the table. That's more a matter of principle than anything else. Actually, I don't have the Star Fortress either. The A-wing with rockets is obviously awesome, though. I really don't think Django should go after the A-wing. That would be very weird. And I think the Price Brace have pretty much perfect distance from each other to make sure that he can use Lone Wolf. Even though it's just a single reroll, it's still very useful. Alright. Turning in, grabbing focus, so maybe tight, nice maneuvers. Turning in, and will he grab a lock or just a focus? That looks like a lock action to me. So he should just lock Django, I think. Looks very useful. Doesn't get any double mods since they are no focus. But and I mean, yeah, that should be a stress as well, actually, because the lock action is red, right? But wartime loadout does give you a white lock action. That's the thing about the resistance Y-wings is intuitive interface is so much fun and so good because it actually enables like double mods. It means you need to draw on like a targeting computer, but still throwing on a targeting computer and an ion torpedo and a dorsal turret. Maybe they do get a little bit pricey, and it's just the Y-wing, but there's so many fun things you can do with the intuitive interface. The low key reminds me of experimental interface. Well, I know not many of you may not be familiar with 1.0 upgrades. Oh, 2 forwards instead of a 1 forwards. And he did go in like chasing after him with Finch, which I think is a mistake, because I think Finch is about ready to die. I does still have 3 hull, but Django boosts in. He still has that focus mod from Count Dooku Force, which is pretty gross. And it also means he's definitely not taking an iron torpedo. So I guess just shooting Finch really increases the likelihood that Finch will die. It's rolling the same amount of dice on all the ships anyway, so that was the Dooku crit. I did spend it before, so very good. Oh, Lone Wolf, after the fact. Okay. It's up to players. So that's what? Yeah, he should be taking a crit, right? I don't even see an additional damage card on here. No, so he shot the Y-wing, or no? Maybe it's back here somewhere. I'm not going to move the camera around for that. So using the lock, and that is a hit and a crit, and that should actually kill the ship if I've counted correctly. Right, I'm gonna move the camera to check. Indeed, all the crits, loose stabilizer and wounded pilot, which is irrelevant, but I may still put them in just for shits and giggles, because I do like crits. Crits are fun. The stabilizer and wounded, not blinded. Damn it. Alright. So Y-wing, he doesn't have a lock, right? Yes, it's just the primary attack, because the Y-wing's lock is on Sam. Range 2 primary onto jungle. Only one hit. He did spend Lone Wolf as well, but obviously he doesn't need it. So yeah, the dice have been slightly good for the fire spray so far, I think. But I mean, I say that, and they will average out. So that's 2 damage on jungle, but it's still not damaged. This damage is being resolved by losing shields. Yeah, it's the whole deck of cards on top of Finch. Poor guy. And back to dials. It's a real uphill battle for the resistance at this point, but well, I mean, I think the Y-Wings at least are standing well, and they are tanky. They also have iron torpedoes, and iron torpedoes are low-key awesome value. Actually, very good value. At least if you get to use the iron well, but getting ionized is almost always super annoying, and often very detrimental to the well-being of the ship in question. Right, just gonna have a sip of coffee. Local time is now 10 minutes past 4. No, 4:20. So yeah, still maintaining good pace of play. Seems like all the dials have already been set. I must say, in general, I have been impressed with the quality of play throughout these finals. But I mean, I guess that stands to reason. Oh, 5k. Awesome. What the hell? Can I not even read properly? Or that is a 5k. I didn't even realize the resistance wiring had that maneuver, but I guess I'm not a true wiring connoisseur. Let's see if he's managed to block Django. Could be very good for him. Probably still not getting a proton rocket. We'll also see which way Sam has decided to turn. Because no doubt she's turning one way or the other. I doubt we'll see one forwards. Alright, so using those thrusters to boost after the lock. And Sam is just boosting. No, nice block. Still not going to be a pocket from CC, I think. So that looks like a range 1 shot onto the yellow Y-Wings. And both of these wartime loadout, I will keep repeating myself. 9 hit point Y-Wings are still pristine. No doubt that is about to change. Well, spending Dooku and using Lone Wolf for 3 hits and a crit. So at least that's all but one of the shields, because these little buggers have 5 shields. Right, so CC shooting backwards, range 2 on Zam. 2 hits. And 1 evade. And he just grabs the evade. Yeah, there's no trigger from this, because you need to have the ship in your firing arc. No, it's just after your defense, so it just gets to lock then. I'm thinking about the other condition card. I mean, even though I played Sam a lot, and I know even like the name and what these cards do, pretty much, I'm still confused because there is a massive amount of text. Secret conditions are just a bit silly. All right. So 2 hits onto the Y-wing, and that's the last shield on the yellow Y-wing. Range 1, primary attack into Django, who has no mods left, spending it all on offense. I guess good offense is good defense. Oh, why is he rolling his dice that fast? He say he wouldn't want to spend the lock, or right? So he's not spending the lock. And I believe there still hasn't been a heroic trigger. Let me double check. Sam has lost another shield, it seems. Yeah, should be back to dials then. And Sam does have enough charges now to use You'd Better Mean Business to get that bonus attack off. Of course, it's still a bit tricky. I'm not going to pretend like playing Sam correctly is easy, because it's system space, and if you want the bonus attack, you want to make sure you put yourself in the position where you're in a firing arc, but an enemy firing arc, but you won't get attacked. That's if you use. You should thank me. But then if you want the revenge bonus attack, if you will, or you're gonna put yourself in a position to be attacked. Alright, already done with Niles. Oh, that's tight. Losing the stress and just grabbing focus, I guess. And that's You Better Be in Business. It's the revenge shot, and you thank me. You should thank me is not the revenge shot, but much rather I'm in your firing arc at the end of the engagement phase. I should check these triggers. We can even see this. Maybe I should make sure none of the players are watching the stream. Just me streaming this is also giving players the chance to cheat. Actually, I trust these players fully. I know they are very capable players and good players. And obviously having fun while giving your opponent the opportunity to have fun is paramount, and is the responsibility of all X-Wing players. Period. Right, so Django is taking a range 2 unobstructed shot onto the yellow Y-wing, and no results, but does use Dooku to get a crit, and Lone Wolf to score a hit crit, and that is onto the yellow Y-wing. So he's taking the crit first for some reason. He should be taking. No, he did roll an evade, so that's another damage engine. So let's see, damage engine, and down to just the 3 hull. So CC, I guess, only 1 hit. Dice have not been kind to our dear Dax, the Republic player. So that's nothing on Django. And this is range 2 obstructed, right? Only 1 hit. Spending the focus, so 2 hits. And this Y-wing is indeed rolling 2 greens and does have focus. And that helps, if he wants to spend it. I actually think he shouldn't have spent it. I think it's better to have it for the Iron Torpedo. You can send Django's way. And I do think that an Iron Torpedo is worth it, but maybe he will just go for primary. No, it's definitely an Iron Torpedo. It's no longer double modern. It's still a 4 dice attack, even though you can only do 1 damage. So spending the lock, and I'm pretty sure he's about to regret spending that focus. Indeed, only 2 hits. So Django is focused and will evade all of it. Not even a damage from the iron torpedo. That's a bit sad, I guess. So should be another iron torpedo, or he did have the lock, right? Whose lock is this? Oh, it kind of looks red now, but it's because the player is red. And lock colors are not. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're still confusing to me in TTS details. Yeah, so he does have 2 locks out. They confuse this somehow during the game. Because these are both just New Republic Patrol, yeah. Because one of the Y-Wings is called 2. It's just New Republic Patrol and New Republic Patrol 2. So let's see how they resolve this. For all intents and purposes, they should, if they want to, pause the timer and ask and explain. Asking the question is pretty much always a good idea, but then again, I think it looks like they're both good players and both enjoying the game, so I'm pretty sure they will just. So that is you better mean business, and I don't think Sam has a firing arc there. Maybe he does. Nope. And so that means no value from you better mean business this round. No, but I do think they would just resolve this issue in between themselves, which is obviously more pleasant and simpler experience. But I will still encourage contacting the TOs with any questions or confusion that you might have about anything. Alright, so I will make sure the damage is updated now. Sam only has 1 shield left, and that was the damage engine on top of that Y-Wing. And it does have 3 hull left. It's all good. And back to Dallas, and they're almost all ready to move on to well, system phase. But I don't think there are any system phase triggers left in either of the lists. Finch was the big systems carrier. So I guess it looks like, kind of, that they are ready for activation. So Y-Wings would be moving first, I believe. Maybe I will check who is the first player. They're not using the first player token. And I guess it's Vax who is the first player. Should be. So about almost 37 minutes left of the game. As you can see, the timer is slightly off, but who cares? It's probably going to be exact right amount of rounds anyways. It's all ready to go. Because that will matter for CC's maneuver. So, yeah. Dax is marked as having the initiative, at least. I'm pretty sure I didn't change that from now. It's probably from last game. Alright, so turning in with this Y-Wing. That's a 2 hard. And it's stressed. And just the 1 forward. Is almost dead. I know he wants to focus, but grabbing the lock is not a bad idea by any stretch of the imagination. Just grabbing focus. Turning CC? Yeah, so CC is definitely... oh, sorry. Dax is definitely the first player. I guess I should have been aware from earlier. If I had only been paying more attention. So, focus boost. One forward, and that's a bump. One forwards, and focus on Django. That is the range 2 shot from Django coming onto the damaged Y-Wing, who's left at 3 hull. That is focused at least. Dice are continuing to be kind to Rinehart, and not so kind to Dax. Obviously, I'm not going to pretend like a single roll or anything like that would change the outcome of the whole game. I mean, it does happen in some games as well, but it's also about giving you the opportunity to let this done pilot. It's also giving yourself the opportunity to roll well, as in roll more reds, roll less greens, right? That looks like a miss on CC. I guess it's the only shot he had, right? So it was a stun pilot. So now there is a 9 torpedo coming from the remaining Y-Wing onto Django. Stunned. Yeah, you're dead. Sorry. So again, not great. Firing single modded ordnance. Can be good. That's at least 2 hits and a crit. So will Django roll any defense die? Maybe? Just add this on here while the players are deliberating. Bringing out new dice. There no ghosts live in the dice. It's fine. All right, that is 1 shield and also 2 iron tokens on Django. Unfortunately, it's a little bit difficult for the Lone Wolf. All right, so he's not ionized. That's pretty lucky. But it's good to use Lone Wolf, of course, obviously. Django is down to 1 shield. Cleaning up the board. I encourage this sort of behavior as well, since it makes it easier to maintain a correct game state. Or maybe I have some manner of OCD, trying to keep things clean. That is actually more noticeable and important in real life games than it is in TTS. TTS is fun though, especially the table flip option. I just have a bad sense of humor. So yeah, again, at least at this point in time, credit to the resistance player for maintaining good pace of play. Of course, he's probably slightly more desperate to do the damage to get back in the game. It's a real struggle at this point in time, though. Still just over 31 minutes left of the game. And yeah, 2 ships have gone down, and those were tanky ships as well. The Star Fortress and a wartime loadout Y-Wing. I will not pretend to remember the exact amount of hit points, but I will say the Star Fortress has 12 hit points, 3 shields and 9 hull. And the wartime loadout Y-Wing has 4 hull and 5 shields, so it's a 9 hit point ship. That's just guessing. Pretending to have the game knowledge. Alright. Separatists are not as quick this time. I do think going fast with the sun would be good. And mind you, Django is not ionized. It just has the one ion token. Alright, still good pace of play. On bank from the Y-Wing. Looks quite reasonable. Does lose the stress. He did spend his lock, so he's grabbing another one. Still tanky enough to last at least this round. Not in a great position to block Sam, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what Sam has done. Yes. And this time he only has the one lock out, right? Was it too hard? Also good move. It's locked by Sam, which is not amazing. And it's a little bit dangerous boosting. Depending on where Sam has gone, but maybe Sam has just done the one forwards as well then. I would go fast, probably just the 4 forwards or even bank somewhere. Yeah, 4 forwards, there we go. So I guess just grabbing focus is good. Does he want to boost? We'll see. It's taking another sip of coffee. Alright, that was indeed a Perceptive Co-Pilot focus action from Sam and a 4K from Django. And Django does not have contraband cybernetics, unlike his minion, Sam. Right, so range 3 onto the Y-Wing. And I guess he spent the force before. And he rolled a crit as well, so spending longer for that instead. And 1 evade from the Y-Wing, so losing 2 shields. I will make sure the overlay is updated. Yes, looks correct to me. Maybe I should check the chat. Oh, no one is writing anything. I have no idea how many people are watching either. Too busy with all the different windows. It happens. So primary attack onto Sam. Only 1, and not spending the lock, but does gain a token. And spending a focus for that, I'm assuming, in order to not take any damage. And revealing the condition. And that is, you better mean business. That means no actual Sam, at least condition card value here. Oh, that doesn't look too great for the Y-Wing. It's 4 hits and nothing. So that's all 3 shields and a damage card. At least it's no crit, but still painful. Indeed, Rinehart is definitely getting the better of this game. No? Not a great iron torpedo. Turning into great iron torpedo. So that definitely ionizes Django. That's 1 shield. And all the iron tokens. Alright. So yeah, the Republic has actually only managed to do 7 damage. And no actual damage either. I mean, I guess losing shields is a way to resolve damage, but you gotta remember that none of the separatist ships, or the fire space that is, are technically damaged. Because being damaged requires you to have a damage card. Still maintaining excellent pace of play. All the props to both players. Shout out to Kilrati and I guess that's Grandis for participating in the stream and showing up in the chat, dabbing. At least Grandis is dabbing. Love to see you guys here. Yeah, there is still a bit of static from this microphone. It's not even a cheap headset, it's an excellent headset, but I guess for streaming I shouldn't be using a headset, I should have a dedicated microphone, but we all need things to improve in the future, right? I mean, and the timer is still going. Maybe they're just chatting, having fun. Changing maneuvers, he wasn't completely ready. It's quite pivotal that you give yourself a chance. But then again, selecting the correct maneuver is of course paramount. But also, he's going to need these last 25 minutes or so, 24 and a half minutes or so to have any chance whatsoever of uh, getting back into the game. Because that is, at this point in time, highly unlikely. So I definitely think that this, obviously it's an A-wing, so I'm silly for assuming he could focus and barrel, because getting that pocket off could be pretty huge, even though he doesn't even have a lock. Okay, turning, spending contraband as well, so we'll have 2 focus tokens as well as a stress. Yeah, so I guess doing the iron maneuver with the dial as well is fine. So losing the stress and is limited to just the focus action, as per the rules of being ionized. Looks like range 2 to me. I mean, why am I assuming he will be shooting the A-wing? It's obvious he should be shooting the Y-wing. Sorry, yeah. I do believe I did. I finished my coffee completely. Maybe that's why I'm yapping more than normally. That should barely be possible, but it definitely is. Alright, so spend Dooku again. No use out of Dooku, but it can spend the focus, and that does guarantee the kill, I think. Yeah, that's 3 hits and a crit into the 108, and that means this Y-wing has gone down. Boom! Yeah, the crit doesn't matter anyways. Right, primary attack from Sissy onto Django. 2 hits, not bad at all. He does still have Lone Wolf, I believe. Yeah, so he'll use Lone Wolf. And that is indeed an evade. Django is now damaged. It's also half points actually, so it still matters. So Rinehart is currently leading by 100 points. Range 3 onto ZT, spending focus for 2. She's fine. She still has a lock as well, but didn't use it. Sissy is excellent. After you defend a perform an attack, spend the 1 recurring charge to gain a focus or evade token. Everyone loves free tokens, right? Except maybe for the people who are not getting free tokens. Tokens are fun. Stacking tokens, but then removing tokens should be somewhat constrained or limited. Spending locks is fun, spending focus is fun. Then giving your opponent, I guess, red or orange tokens is also fun. It can also be fun to gain red tokens, I guess more so than orange tokens. I'm yapping about the game in general again. Sorry. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm apologizing at this point. There's no reason for that. So what's CC gonna do now? K turning? No, I guess just turning. I think Django would do well by just one banking, or if, I mean, you can even go one or two bank left instead. But I think I would go right with Django. Maybe that's because I like staying close to the board edge. So that's the focus rotate. Here comes Sam, grabbing double focus tokens. Looks like Lone Wolf will be turned off this round. Two bank to the left. Just grabbing focus. So will be a range 2 attack, I think, from Django onto CZ. Probably. And CZ is still pristine and heroic and does have Deadeye shot. Such a niche upgrade. I would definitely rather spend marksmanship. So Duck Wing for a crit, I guess. Gets the crit. Still spends the focus for 2 hits and a crit. Oh, painful. Very painful. So that's shields gone on ZZ. And it's definitely a range 1 attack. Spends CC's ability for the focus token. So CC will be shooting Django at range 1. Let's see some kind of beautiful crit chain. I don't think it will matter, even if he kills Django. Huh? What? Is he gonna shoot? What? Shooting Sam? Okay. It's also a decision, I guess, getting half points on both ships. And that is definitely half points. And exposing you better mean business. Here comes the bonus attack, and he is double focused and has a lock. But then again, you gotta take some risks. Looks like 2 hits, or maybe 1 hit and a focus, but it makes no difference since it's gonna be 3 hits. But wait, didn't Sam take 1 more damage? I'm kind of curious about the chat. Maybe I'll show it. There we are. Shooting Sam. 1 crit, 1 hit. And she got 1 evade, so it's only 1 shield. Nothing else. Sorry, just making sure a correct game state is maintained. And that should be a dead CC, even though triggering heroic. And that is the timer paused. They finished the game in less than an hour. Very well played. Alright. I will... I guess they're chatting. I'm not gonna bother trying to interview them or anything like this. Maybe I will get to that kind of content later on in my streaming career. Sorry, just laughing at myself. So very well played by both players. Thanks to everyone who is watching. Curious about dice statistics. I don't even know if I can show them. Yes, I accept to be the server host, but I did disconnect, so it's too late. Sorry about that. But my stats are just stats. I will proceed to end the stream. Thank you for watching, and thanks again to the players for letting me stream their game and playing an excellent game. Pew pew pew. Take good care. Glidden out.